A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm a little concerned about the struggles from Josh Reddick right now. He hit over .310 last year, so I think everyone was expecting him to replicate that this year, but it just hasn't been the same going for him so far. Hopefully, he works things out sooner than later.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep to right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 home. Drilled to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 10, Julian.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Wood sets. Here it is on 2-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped him up. Number 13 has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you could do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A homer.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, Evan Gattis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Kemp. 2 gone.
Batting 7, catcher, Max Stassi.
Now at the plate, Max Stassi. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Wood into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's Matt Kemp now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Matt Kemp.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The next 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Kemp stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, Nero, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Kike Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low of the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Alex Wood, and he fouls this one off. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 35, Justin Verlander.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
One out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, George Springer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wood has his target. Here it is on 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Is a sinker that misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. That's it to short. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And there's one down now.
Third baseman, number 8, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Number 13 waits on deck. Verlander deals the 3-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, number 13.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Alex Bregman as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Tap down the line. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Julian Gurriel.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Grandal is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. One run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson is after it, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground out for short. Taylor's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Evan Gattis now standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. In his career, Gattis has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Grandal over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, catcher, Max Stassi.
Ready for another chance, Max Stassi. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Wood gets the sign, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Wood. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Pitcher, Alex Wood.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Peterson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Manny Machado.
At the plate, Manny Machado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one. And it's full now, 3-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. And the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club trails 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One and one to count. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. One out, nobody on. soft liner to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's George Springer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready now, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball just a bit up. Wood sets. Here's the 1-1 in the air out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, number 13 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 is a curveball in the dirt. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
This is hit softly to third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first down.
The catcher is number 9. Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Full count now. Three-two pitch. Is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Dodgers down and ordered, but they're up 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Well hit out to straightaway center. Bellinger racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
First baseman number 10, Julian Gabriel.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Strike called. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Brad Peacock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Peacock.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He doubled his last time through.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So coming to the plate, Kike Hernandez. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So striding forward now, Evan Gattis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a fourth.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Max Stassi will be next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 47 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 47. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 26, Chase Utley.
Digging in once again, Max Stassi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Gaddis on at first, nobody out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Line hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp has a read on it. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Tony Kemp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Tony Kemp.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. First and second now, 1 man out. 0-2 once more. Is looked at off the plate for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is line to left. Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In the air down the right field line. Kemp on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Tony Sipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Tony Sipp.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And they try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Jock Peterson now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. And he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, number 13. And so watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that one stayed up a little high. The 3-1 is whipped to left, a base hit. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. None out, runners at first and second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 fouled off. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. A shot down the first baseline. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. LA's on top, 3-1. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Line drive to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. This is foul right side. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Nope. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Number 13 is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder.
At the plate, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Altuve, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Evan Gattis now standing in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 1-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that two-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. Tying run headed home. He scores and the Astros have tied it. We are knotted at 3.
Boy, talk about on the brink of losing one. How about that? Is a huge base hit here in the top of the ninth after trailing by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you could attest to this. The last 3 outs, I don't care what anyone says, they're the toughest outs to get in the game.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with Surgan. Popped high in the air. Machado's got it, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Dodgers with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Colin McHugh will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Martin Maldonado is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Austin Barnes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick, but this will land foul shy of the wall. And struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Chase Utley. A ball and no strikes. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. The 1-0 takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ready with another two-strike offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Daniel Hudson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Daniel Hudson.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall. Gone. to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Three-two pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. Green 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Utley. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 4 and the Dodgers 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hector Rondon enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 30, Hector Rondon. Now playing first base and batting in the 7th spot. Number 28.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and 1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Manny Machado now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off, and it's 3-0. Number 13 is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in and looking for more, number 13. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gaddis will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Matt Kemp. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count even now at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Colin McHugh gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Hector Rondon wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.